Welcome to Mind Healing. My name is Colleen and I'm here to tell you a little bit about therapy and what therapy is. Firstly, it's probably no harm to say that the term psychotherapy and counselling mean pretty much the same thing. Some would say that psychotherapy goes a bit deeper than counselling, but it depends really on the issue and the person involved. So you can regard counselling and psychotherapy as synonyms. They both mean the same thing. So what is psychotherapy? Well, it's a kind of treatment for emotional problems and psychological disorders that mostly involves talking through issues. Now you may think that you can do that with a friend or a relative, you can talk through your issues, but there is a difference, and that is that the knowledge, the psychological knowledge and experience that I have can help point out things to you that you wouldn't otherwise notice, and your friends probably wouldn't notice either. Typical problems that people get help with through psychotherapy are anxiety, depression, trouble with addictions, phobias, relationship breakups, sexual abuse as a child, gender issues, self-concept issues, body dysmorphia, quite a range. Psychotherapy can deal with a wide range of problems. Sometimes people also need the care of psychiatrists for medications for more serious problems such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder and so on. But oftentimes psychotherapy is also helpful in conjunction with medical treatment. Typical problems that people get help with through psychotherapy are anxiety, depression, trouble with addictions, phobias, relationship breakups, sexual abuse as a child, gender issues, self-concept issues, body dysmorphia, quite a range. Psychotherapy can deal with a wide range of problems. Sometimes people also need the care of psychiatrists for medications for more serious problems such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder and so on. But oftentimes psychotherapy is also helpful in conjunction with medical treatment. If you've never been to a psychotherapy or counselling session before, what happens, what's it like? Well, you can phone or email me, the information is on the website. You can phone me and make the appointment directly, you don't need a referral. You can, when you arrive, sessions take 50 minutes, there's a 50-minute session, and the first session is mainly about you just filling me in on the problem, and I do a general assessment and ask you various questions about your history and your background, and that gives me an overview of you as a person. The reason I do that is I take a holistic, integrative, humanistic view, which means we look at the problems in the context of the whole person, and we don't just see a problem as an illness like a doctor might do with a physical problem. So we take the whole person into account. So there's no great, there's nothing you need to know or nothing you need to do. It's you just come along and I'll ask the questions, and that keeps things moving along, so you don't have to worry about having enough to say or knowing what to say. I'll take care of that end of it. How long will you need to come for? Usually people come once a week, and there's no fixed number of sessions because, as I say, I deal with a wide variety of problems and with varying degrees of severity, so it varies from person to person. So we go from week to week. There's no fixed number of sessions, you just pay on a weekly basis. You don't have to pay anything up front, and you don't have to commit to any X amount of sessions. So if you feel that psychotherapy might be helpful for you, what's going on with you at the moment, give me a call or send me an email and we can set up an appointment. You can decide after the first session if you feel I'm the right person to help you. How can you know who's the right therapist for you? There's lots of therapists out there with lots of different qualifications. There's various different types of therapy, more than I have mentioned. How do you know who's the best person for you? There's no easy way of saying that. A lot of it has to do with the match between the personalities of the therapist and the client. So to a large extent it's down to whether you feel comfortable with a therapist, or whether you feel the therapist relates to you and understands you. So sometimes you might have to try more than one person before you decide on who's the right person for you.